Hi, pre-prep. This is Miss Graham from the Misty Copeland class. I hope you're all well. I know we've been learning a lot about different bugs in classes, and I know one of our favorite ones to talk about are butterflies. So today, I wanted to teach you all how to make your very own butterfly at home. A butterfly is also a type of insect, so it's going to have three separate pieces to it. It's going to have its head, it's going to have its thorax, and it's going to have its abdomen. Just like an ant, just like a bee. So it's gonna look like this with a paper towel or toilet paper roll for the body. And then for the wings, I found some old tissue paper from my winter gifts that I cut up into two little wings. You can also take some plain paper and make them into wings and use your markers to color your own patterns on it. So I just cut those out with my scissors to make it pretty easy. I also cut out 6 little paper black legs to put on the thorax. It also is going to have 2 antennae, and a butterfly has something special. It's called a proboscis, and that is another pipe cleaner we're going to use, but that's the thing that comes out of its nose. It looks like a long nose or a long tongue to help our butterflies eat and drink. So we're going to get started. The last thing we need is some glue and a marker to draw on our butterfly's face. So we're going to start with our paper towel, and I'm going to draw a little face on it. So I'm going to do the top part. The top part is going to be our head. So I'm going to draw some eyes, and I want to put a nice smile on my butterfly. I like it when my butterflies can smile at me. And then right in the middle, that's where we're going to put the proboscis when it's time. Now, I'm going to put on the 2 antennae. So we can either push it through the edge of it, or we might need to take a little bit of tape or a little bit of scissors to get it to work, or a little bit of glue. I'm going to try to make a little hole in the back of mine so I can stick my pipe cleaners through the back and they can stick up like the little antennas. So I'm going to do this very carefully, and I'm going to make 2 little holes that I can stick my antennas through. So now I have 1 hole, pop that one through, I can stick it up, so that's 1 antenna, and this is 2 antennas. So now that I have my antennas, I'm going to move on to its legs. So just like every other insect, a butterfly has 6 legs, so that's why I cut out 6 little pieces of paper down here. I'm going to tilt my camera down so you can see a little bit more clearly. I'm going to put the legs right here, because that's where its thorax is going to be. It's going to have its head, its thorax, and then its abdomen down here. So I'm going to lay it down, and I'm going to take some glue. I'm going to glue the edges of my legs, and I need to count out 6 of them. So I'm going to go right under its head. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last one, 6. So right now, this is what my butterfly looks like. Now, I'm going to use the tissue paper that I found, but again, you can use your very own paper and make it any colors you want. And I'm going to glue the wings to the back of my butterfly. So I'm going to put him face down. I'm going to take my wings. I'm going to put a little glue on my cardboard, so that'll be a little easier. I'm going to glue one wing on one side, and I'm going to glue one wing on the other side. So now I have my butterfly wings that flutter in the air, and the last thing we need is this proboscis right here. So I'm going to take this last pipe cleaner I have. If you have a piece of black paper, that would also work fine. And we're going to roll it a little bit. Because when butterflies, when they're not drinking and they're not eating, they have it rolled up a little bit. So it's going to look like that. Now I'm going to do the same thing I did with the antenna. I'm going to poke a little hole right in the nose to make it a little easier for me to get this pipe cleaner in. And you can do the same if you have a piece of paper too. So I'm going to take my little pipe cleaner, I poked my little hole, I'm going to put it on it, and I'm going to fold it on down. And here we have our butterfly. I hope you all have fun making your own butterflies at home. Bye!